morning, greetings and salutations YouTube, it's Hadrian here. Welcome to another episode of the vlog. I am in my room. So remember how we have like a bunch of mice in the backyard and all that stuff? Well, we've also had like a huge amount of like spiders, and it has just been so crazy, and I hate spiders so much. But luckily our pest control people came today. They only come like every few months or something, and we called them the other day because they were scheduled to come today to tell them about like the crazy amount of like mice and spiders and all that stuff. So hopefully they took care of it, or I don't know, but they are like the stuff that they use is like organic or like not harmful to the environment and like the animals and the kids or anything. So that might be a reason why there's the mice and the bugs are still there. I have no clue. But we shall see. Like normally, like when they first come and do all their stuff, it's pretty good. But let's see how long it lasts. But recently I haven't been seeing as many like mice in the pool, which is fantastic. But yeah, so right now I'm actually waiting for Mom because we're going to head over to Sam's Club to do a curbside pickup. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Mom and I are looking at the garden right now, looking at like the flowers and stuff. But anyway, heading over to Sam's Club now. Alright guys, we are here at Sam's Club and we're just waiting for them to drop off our stuff into the car. That's it. Hi Mom. Hello. Alright you guys, this is what we ordered. Wow, that's like a lot, Mom. we've been low on provisions. For lunch, Mom's making the grandma special, so she's cutting up the bacon right there, some potatoes right there, and we just got a couple more groceries to put away. Wow, Eliza, what's that?
My work for finishing my book.
You finished your workbook? Wow, you finished it before summer even ended? So what's your prize? Tomorrow you're going to go to?
Egg store!
You're going to go to the drive-thru egg store tomorrow as your prize?
Yeah!
And you're going to pick out the eggs?
Yeah.
Wow.
I love eggs.
You do?
Yeah.
What color eggs are you going to get? The brown ones or the white ones?
White ones.
The white ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the white ones, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we need them.
Oh, how many eggs do we have left? Are we almost out? Let's go look. How many eggs are left? Oh, there's not that many. You can barely see them. Oh no. What's gonna happen?
I see them.
Ah! We're here. Grandma's making some bacon still. The potatoes are already done. They're delicious. Alright you guys. So these eggs are the ones that we get from the egg farm, and they are so crazy because they usually always have 2 yolks. Oh, this one only had 1. Okay, that one had 1 yolk.
That's sad.
This one feels like 2. It does have 2!
This one too.
I think super lucky to have 2 yolks in one.
This one has 2 yolks.
2!
Uy, tinatapon.
Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh, I almost threw away Mom's eggshell. She needs these for her garden.
Yes, here. Put it here.
Oh.
Wow.
We're scrambling up some eggs. Let's see this one. 1!
1. That's enough. That's a lot of eggs.
That was fun. Alright guys, so right now we're having some sinigang. I already set up the kids with some right there, but cooked it in the Instant Pot. We have, it's oxtail, it's a Filipino soup, it's so delicious. There's the oxtail right in there, and then we have spinach, and it is so super duper good. It's like a sweet and soury type of soup, and it's so delicious. Just eat it with rice. Ugh, so yummy. Hey guys, we are in the backyard, and I wanted to give you a quick tour of the plants because a couple of you guys have been asking for a plant update. So let me just tell you that these monsteras that were dying on my parents' balcony, they are thriving. They have grown so many new leaves. So I'm very happy. I just turned my maidenhair fern around because it just goes through this vicious cycle of like the back kind of dying off, and then it needs to like turn around to get more sun again. But I actually think that the Monstera being here is cutting off some of its sun, so I think I need to find a new spot for this guy. But it's just thriving so well in this spot. I don't know what to do because okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new leaves, and these are just within like the past 2 weeks. So it is crazy how well it's doing in this spot. I kind of just gave it a little shower and I watered it down. So it's been really liking it here in this area. So I have just been keeping it there. But I'll probably be moving it soon. I was gonna put it back over in the other area where it was, but it's just so windy that I feel like it's kind of like it kind of breaks the leaves a little bit when it's too windy. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But for right now, it's right there. All of these guys are doing really well also, or really great also. This plant is growing so big. I wish I had a photo of what it looked like to begin with, but it was like this little thing. It died, I thought it died when we went to the Philippines, and they forgot to water it, but it just grew back, and now it's even bigger than when it started off. So I'm very happy. That's gorgeous. This guy is doing well. There's so many pretty little purple flowers. Look at how gorgeous those flowers are. They're seriously so stunning. Trying to nurse these orchids back to health, so those are still kind of iffy. That guy is doing really well. That one is thriving. But yeah, out of this like area, this corner and that corner, everything just thrives and grows so super well. And over here, this is some of where I got some of our basil from the other night when we made the tempura basil with the tempura shrimp. So good. It's so nice to just have like a bunch of this hanging around. This is just a little bit of what we have. There's more sprinkled throughout the backyard. We have so many tomatoes. All the tomatoes are growing. This one has a bunch growing on there. There's even more. This is just like a hot mess. I don't even know what's happening. This one fell over. It had like a thing to hold it up, but I don't know, it like disappeared. I don't know where it went. I think we might have accidentally used it for something else and didn't even notice that it fell. The strawberries are looking really good. There's a red one over there. There was one over here, and I don't know if my mom took it or if an animal ate it, but I actually think an animal ate it. It's like right there. I'm so happy that that fountain is working again. I thought it was broken, but luckily it was just like the plug wasn't plugged in all the way, and I was like, oh, okay, I can't believe I just needed to plug it in. So it works. Love it. I really just want to fix up the stage. The backyard has just been a hot mess, and I really don't want to do anything really as of right now, since we're gonna have all the construction happening over there again. So I don't want to like move everything, just have to move more stuff again. So right now I'm kind of just like letting everything grow and be happy where they are. And maybe I'll move things a little bit every now and then, but this little area is looking really good. I don't know, like ever since these started bearing like fruit, the leaves kind of have been looking kind of like this. I don't really know. I'm not really too knowledgeable about like the fruits and the vegetable plants, and that's what all this stuff is back here. There's a million more tomatoes. These are, I think they're squash, and the tomatoes are just intertwined. The tomatoes are literally growing into the tree along with the squash. So like that's like a squash right there. That's a tomato growing all the way up there. There's another tomato growing right there. They're literally growing into the tree. Our gardener was like laughing at us because he was like, your guys' garden grows so intensely, and I think he says he does 60 houses in our neighborhood, and he said that our backyard is like the craziest with the plants growing. We're like, I don't know, but look at all those tomatoes. Oh my gosh, so many yummy tomatoes. Oh, also these are jujubes. So we've already harvested it a couple times, but there are a ton more. I really need to get like a ladder and get the taller ones up there because there are some ones up there that are pretty ready to go already. And the sunflower has started wilting, so I don't know when the seeds are gonna be harvestable or whatever. I actually have no clue what to do with that, but we're gonna have to look it up because that's almost done. And that is really it for back here. It's just some more plants, some more veggies. My Hoya is doing really well. It is the happiest little Hoya it's ever been. The leaves are so fat and juicy. There's lots of new growth over. Look at all those white leaves. Ah! So excited. This guy's doing really well over there too. Hey dude. So that one's doing really well. That one was kind of like, I think I told you guys that one was like, I thought it was starting to die a little bit, and then I moved it out here and it has been thriving, and it is gotten bushier and more beautiful, and I couldn't be happier. So that guy, these guys are doing really well in this area, so I'm happy that they are doing so well, because those two are normally indoor plants, that I've said that before. So let's go over here. These guys are doing so well also. I can't believe mom literally just cut these off and stuck them in. I thought they were dying, but they decided to live. So now they're just growing in that little planter. They look super duper cute. Our hydrangeas. This one is growing so intensely, and then like as it grows, like some of the leaves get burnt off a little bit because the sun is a little too intense. This one is in the perfect spot because this tree kind of blocks the light or filters it so it doesn't burn. This is the one with all that always produces all the pretty flowers. This is like one of the old blooms, so they're kind of drying up a little bit. This guy finally has some flowers. This one has dark like magenta flowers on it. Super pretty. This one has white, and it really only had that one little thing, and I don't know, I think we might actually get that plant removed out of there. These roses have started growing back. You can see all the new growth, which I'm happy about, because this is where they are taking down the wall, and a lot of the stuff fell on the roses, which I was pretty worried about, but they seem to be okay, even though a lot of the longer pieces have broken off, but it's okay if they grow back. But look at how pretty these roses are. Those are I actually might cut these and put them inside. That's really pretty. Then over here we have some of my hanging succulents. Donkey tail, doing well. Fish hooks, I think. I don't know. String of, I have no clue. I always forget what those are called. Then over here, our vertical garden is doing super duper well. Everything that we planted has grown exponentially. Especially we have so much basil. So this is just regular sweet basil, I think is what that's called. Sweet basil, Thai basil, Thai basil, sweet basil, Thai basil, Thai. This one is purple, Thai. We have a lot of Thai basil over here. But and then just like regular flowers, like I don't remember what the flowers are called, but those are all doing really well right there. And I actually just pulled off, like I literally have to go through them every day because I have to pull off the parts that start to flower, because then the stems get hard and then those leaves are not as delicious when you eat them. So you do that with basil. You make sure that they don't flower, so that you can keep them nice and delicious. Over here, mom literally sprinkled a bunch of random seeds in here, so they are starting to grow, which is pretty cool, but she has no clue which ones they were, but those are looking really fun. I feel like some of them are just like lettuce. Maybe there's some basil in there. I'm not 100% certain that she just put them in with the flowers, so those are really pretty. Ooh, the yellow roses are looking, oh no, what happened to that? I think a bug started eating it. But I'm really excited for those to open because the blooms are really pretty, but it's getting really windy and chilly back here, so I think we're going to conclude our quick little garden tour back here. Oh, but before we conclude the garden tour, this is, a lot of people have been asking what we use for our fertilizer. It's a Vermis Terra Organic Soil Amendment Earthworm Casting Tea. Super good. I think it's actually sold out right now on Amazon, but you can buy it on eBay if you want to buy it online. There's probably other places online to get it too, but you can probably buy it at your local gardening store or whatever. Just really earthworm casting tea is really, really great, and a little goes a long way. And all these outdoor plants out here during growing season, we fertilize once a week. We try to fertilize once a week if we can. We've been pretty good so far. So, but yeah. Oh, this is the other strawberry. Look at all the shoots. Yes. Hey guys, okay, so I'm hopping on to end the video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. It was, as always, super duper fun. What did we do today? I'm like trying to, so this morning, Sam's Club was awesome. I love that the curbside pickup. They didn't have everything that we ordered though, which is always kind of like, I don't know why, like, I don't know if mom just misses it, but it's like every time it's like a surprise whether or not we're gonna get certain things. And that's, but like, I don't know if like she gets notified on the app, because mom does everything on the app herself, and I feel like she doesn't completely understand it all the time, but she does a really, really great job, cause yeah. But like certain things were like not there, and she was like, did you get this, did you get this, did you get this? And I was like, no, I didn't see it. And she's like, oh my gosh, did they charge me? And she has to like look at the thing, and she's like, oh wait, they didn't. And then I'm like, wouldn't you know that like ahead of time? But that's neither here nor there, but that like literally always happens every time we do Sam's Club or when we have a Costco delivery. But that just cracks me up. What else was I gonna tell you guys? Oh, I wanted to answer. I guess we're not ending the video yet because I've been getting like a lot of questions and stuff on Instagram, and I think every night or like every video I want to maybe answer a couple of them. I think that would be pretty fun. So here, Daniel in the Antipodes. I don't know how to pronounce that. Antipodes. I can't pronounce anything right. English isn't my first language. But he says, if you are into supernatural TV, look at a TV show from, I think, 1974 called Kolchak the Night Stalker with Darren McGavin. It used to scare the wits out of me. Thank you for the video. I will have to look into that. I do like that name, though. Kolchak the Night Stalker. That sounds very, very interesting. Here, Bedina Davis, she commented on this is an older video from when we first moved into this house and we were still shopping at Restoration Hardware and Pottery Barn for like a bunch of stuff for the house. And she says, it feels so brilliant to get great quality products at bargains. You got some great treasures. I love the faux fur pillows. Since you're offering, what I would love to see are whatever cowhide leather fur items you can find, including pillows, seating, and especially rugs. Those coral sculptures are amazing. Well, since then, I have actually purchased a lot of like cool like leather and fur things at the Goodwill, and I guess that would actually be a pretty interesting video if you guys want to see that. Like, I do have that remember when I thrifted that Pottery Barn Manhattan club chair, and I also got the matching ottoman, which actually is in storage right now. But the chair is here in the library, and it is the most comfortable chair ever. I've actually been thinking about moving it into my room because I do have a space here now for it. But yeah, such a comfortable chair, and I can't believe I got the chair for like, I think the chair was $40 or $50, and then the ottoman was separate. It was like $20. I actually don't remember how much it was, but I know both of them together were definitely less than $100, and that set is like, I think it's close to $2,000. It's really expensive, but it's such a nice chair, and again, so comfortable. The kids love sitting on it. They actually like will fight over it, or like two of them will sit in the chair because it's pretty like, it's a pretty good size, and they'll just play their iPads or whatever and sit there. So they really do like it. Aqualu, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but said, you should watch Brim on Prime Video since you like supernatural shows. I'll have to check that out. I do have Prime Video because I do have Amazon Prime, of course. Can't live without Amazon. So, yes. Ooh, Lupe, you're always so sweet. Lupe comments like every video. Hi, Hadrian, love your videos. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Lupe, I love you so much. Miss Purple also is always commenting on all the videos. Thank you so much, Miss Purple. Hello, Hadrian, love the video. Those shrimps look delicious. Loving the t-shirt. I love Imitation of Life. I don't know why, because I just cry. Stay safe and blessed. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never heard of that show. But the shrimp was so delicious, and if you guys can find that tempura mixture at your local like 99 Ranch Market or Asian Market, or even regular markets might have it, who knows. Like our Albertsons carries so many like amazing things that are normally hard to find and can only be found in specific markets, so maybe you can find it there. But that particular what tempura mixture is really, really good out of like all the ones that my mom has tried and that I have tried. So really, really, really good. Oh, I love Shivanti1218. Oh my gosh, I'm in my 40s and my daughter got me hooked on Teen Wolf during quarantine. Well, let me tell you that my parents actually were hooked onto Teen Wolf when it first came out. I think they literally watched like the first, like, I know for sure they watched the first season. They might have gone up to like season 3, and I know season 3 is when they started to extend the season, and I think they started doing like those mid-season finales. So instead of 12 episodes per season, it's 24. So my parents were definitely into that as well. And I think they also did watch Vampire Diaries for a while. I think my mom watched like the whole thing. She was like pretty into Vampire Diaries. I think she made it all the way to the end, if not very close. And they both really liked the originals. If you guys have not watched those, I highly recommend. Paralegal in Fashion. I'm watching My So-Called Life online. I was a little young when it came out to watch it, but now I'm catching up. It's total teen angst. Also, The Circle on Netflix is amazing. Okay, The Circle sounds really familiar, and I feel like I may have watched it, but I don't even remember. So I'm going to have to check that out again and like refresh my brain, because I'm pretty sure I watched it. Ooh, Michelle Volkman. Michelle always says hi in every video. Hi, Michelle. I love you. Okay, here's another one from their Instagram name is Sustainable Ho. Hey, Hadrian, have you ever checked out any of the restores by Habitat for Humanity? I volunteered at one, and they get so many donated treasures for the house. I live in North Texas, and we have a bunch of them around our metropolitan areas. Not sure if these exist in SoCal. Good luck. Well, I actually did film I think at least 2 videos in the Habitat for Humanity. So I actually went to the grand opening of the one or they had like an event or something at the one in Anaheim, right by Disneyland. And that was my first time there. I was super excited. They have amazing, amazing furniture. They sell doors, windows, appliances, a lot of like really great stuff. And yeah, so I don't go that often because it's kind of like in a area that I don't always go to. But I would love to go there more often, though I still have not gone back thrifting, unfortunately. I'm still just waiting for the right time. I've been getting so many messages about whether or not I'm going to go thrifting anytime soon. I know you guys miss those videos, and trust me, I miss filming them. I miss going thrifting. But right now, I'm just trying to do what's like right for what I think is right for my family, just like staying home and all that. So, but the second like I feel like safe enough to go, or I don't know, to go back thrifting, I definitely will, because I do miss it so much. Ooh, Christina says, all your vlogs make me hungry. I am not a huge shrimp fan, but mom makes a great tempura shrimp. It was my dad's favorite. So I eat either tempura shrimp or fried shrimp to remember him sometimes. That is so sweet. Although my mom is allergic to shrimp, it depends on where it comes from. We will definitely have to try the tempura basil when our basil plant grows more. Okay, so I actually am also slightly allergic to shellfish. especially when I have to remove like the shell of the shrimp. That's when it's the most intense. But if I eat like a lot of shrimp, the shrimp that mom used is already deboned or deveined, whatever that's called. Like it just has the tail attached, and like the rest is already like taken off. So that I don't really get too itchy, though like my face and especially like behind my ears will get itchy if I eat like a lot of shrimp. If it's like the shrimp that I have to take the skin off and I'm actually touching it with my hands, my hands will get itchy, and then like I'll get like a lot itchier. So I think it has something to do with like the actual shell of the shrimp and like lobster. It will get me a little itchy, though like nothing too major. That's pretty much it. I just get pretty itchy. And if like normally I wouldn't take a Benadryl, but if I was really itchy I would take a Benadryl. But normally it's just like a little itchy and then it's fine. So, but I am slightly allergic to shrimp. Everyone always asks what the dogs are. The dogs are either running around outside or they are upstairs. I don't normally, I don't allow them in my room because like I keep like a lot of stuff that I sell and handbags and stuff, and I don't want like their dander to get on it in case anyone's like allergic. So they're strictly not allowed inside like my room. But when they're downstairs, they're usually just like running around outside. There's like, they have like the whole side, one side of the house that they normally like to stay in that's like nice and shaded. And then, or they're normally like upstairs in the loft, or like they're usually with John, to be honest. So they're usually up there with him. But yeah, they're just usually not in like that downstairs area unless like they're outside. And they're never like in my room, so they're usually just like upstairs or running around outside. But yeah, because normally we have like all of the doors open in the whole house, and they'll usually just like to hang out outside. So that's their place. That's where they like to be. But yeah, here we go. Caffeine addict. My plants are doing really well. I just repotted front and back again. One pot, I got 5 plants out of it. I only use pots, nothing in the ground. I've seen weeds kill the plants, easier to maintain too. Caffeine addict, I definitely agree. It's a lot easier. Like even like I love potted plants. If all our plants could be like in pots, that would make my life so much better. We do have some plants, like a lot of plants in the ground, but they're mostly like the roses or like the hedges or whatever. We do have like a lot of like the squash and stuff, like the bigger plants that get larger, like the squash, the cucumber, the eggplant, the tomatoes. Those are in the planters, which technically I guess is not like in the ground. They're still in planters. And then we have like our fruit trees. Those are planted in the ground, so that way they can produce as much fruit as possible. So that's what we have too. But I really like my plants inside planters. It's so much easier, and there's never like, it's pretty hard to overwater them when they're in planters too, especially when they have good drainage, which I'm all about, because I'm someone that likes to water my plants, so to prevent from drowning them, it's really great to have drainage holes, which I think is really important. I feel like a lot of people, like especially when I started out with plants, I did not know that like plants need good drainage, or else you're gonna drown them if you're watering them all the time. And yeah, because when I was younger, I didn't really know anything about plants at all. It was mom pretty much that took care of the plants, and she has like the greenest thumb ever. And I knew nothing about them. I knew absolutely nothing. I didn't really get into plants. Actually, I didn't get into plants until we moved into this house. So this is fairly recent because we've only lived in this house for a few years. So I am pretty much a newbie when it comes to plants. But since I moved here, then I just got really into like house plants and all that. Oh my gosh, I am so obsessed. I love it so much. Oh, okay, and also those shirts that that John unboxed the other day. I don't know why we didn't say where they were from, but they're from Uniqlo. So if any of you guys are interested, everything should still be on Uniqlo. So check it out, Uniqlo. They have some great sales. and they have some really, really great shirts. So go check it out. Go get some matching shirts for John and the kids. Aaron Salcedo 90. I'll take strawberry or strawberry cheesecake ice cream plus some Kung Pao chicken, please. Yes, oh my gosh, I love strawberry ice cream. Mom's, it was really fun. I distinctly remember when she was pregnant with John, her number one pregnancy craving was cheesecake ice cream, and we would get it all, like, we always had cheesecake ice cream on hand because that's Mom's number one craving. So I thought that was really, really funny. Okay. One more comment, and it's gonna be from Mary R. John smiled. I know he hates being on camera, but I like that he's getting more comfortable with it. I don't know why Yasmin doesn't want to be on because she's so tiny and beautiful. Of course I can. Yes, go mom. That salad looks delicious. So, yes, John was actually really funny. His friends actually, like, watch my videos, especially when they know that John's gonna be in it, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're in the video. It was really, really cute. It was really funny. And then he told me that his friends saw it and we laughed about it. As far as my sister not liking being on camera, she's just super particular. She's like, she always wants to be like in full makeup or something if she's gonna be on, like, in a video. I'm like, are you a Kardashian or something? Like, calm down. Like, you look fine. You look great. But I don't know. She's just like really, but you know, I don't want to force anyone on camera. So, but yeah. So, and yes, the salad was so good. The salad was so delicious. I think that was like my favorite salad of the year. But anyway, that is it for today. I answered so many questions. I'm so sorry. So I guess it turned into a little Q&A and houseplant tour. So tomorrow we're going to have so much fun. Tomorrow we're taking the kids on a field trip. So stay tuned to see where we go. It's nothing exciting, honestly. And we're not even going to get out of the car. But it's something to do and to get the kids excited for something. Especially because they literally have not left this house. Like, the furthest they've gone is the backyard. And, like, part of, like, the front yard, like, where the plants are, and that is it. So we're gonna take them on a tiny little field trip, and they're super duper excited. So check it out tomorrow bright and early at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll see you guys then. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys are having a great day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.